This question asks, the author's use of the words exact, specific, and complement in lines 47 to 49 in the final paragraph functions mainly to. Okay, so why did the author decide to use these words? Alright, well let's look at 47 to 49. 47 says, if the actual order of the bases on one of the pair of chains are given, one could write down the exact order of the bases on the other one because of the specific pairing. Thus, one chain is, as it were, the complement of the other, and it is this feature which suggests how the deoxyribonucleic acid molecule might duplicate itself. So it's basically saying we know that certain bases pair with other certain bases. So if we know one side of the molecule with all the order of the bases, we know the other side, right? Because we can just say, oh, on this side we have an adenine, so we know that that has to pair with a thymine on the other side. So we can basically write the exact pairs. So let's see what our answers say. A says, confirm that the nucleotide sequences are known for most molecules of DNA. So this one's a little tricky, right? Because it did say that if we know one side of the sequence, we know the other side of the sequence. But it never said that we know all the sequences for most molecules of DNA. It just says if we know one side, we would know the other side. But that I don't know if we actually do know all the sequences. So A is a little tricky, but I don't think it's it. B. Counter the claim that the sequences of bases along a chain can occur in any order. Well, the sequence can happen in any order. That's not what it's saying, right? What it's saying is whatever that order happens to be, and that can be completely random, the other side we know because we can basically look at the one side that we have and pair off the ones that we know are supposed to pair off with the ones that we have on the other side. So yeah, I mean, that doesn't change that they can occur in any order. That's not quite right. And then C says, support the claim that the phosphate sugar backbone of the author's model is completely regular. Again, regular seems to mean that it can, it's known and not it can't occur in any order. That seems very similar to B, actually. So I don't think that one's it. Let's hope D is right. Let's see. Emphasize how one chain of DNA may serve as a template to be copied during DNA replication. Well, that's exactly right, because it's basically saying if we know one side of the chain, then we know the other side of the chain because it has to be the complement or the bases that we know go together from the other side. So D seems to make the most sense out of all of them.